Well, I'm Josh Holt, one of the co-founders and co-owners of MyRacePass. We are in Lincoln, Nebraska, downtown here in the beautiful Haymarket area. So MyRacePass, we're a software company. We have the MyRacePass app that has grown very much in the last few years. We do online tickets, online registration, the race management process, so getting drivers into the system, creating lineups, doing the results, calculating point standings, doing the payouts at the end of the night, and then we also do websites. So those racetracks and race series can have websites through us.
Basically, we saw a need that drivers didn't have a web presence, and we made a tool that they could update the site themselves. This day and age sounds really silly, but back when we started 10 years ago, there wasn't a lot of sites you could do that with. So we started with simple websites and then kind of morphed into this larger idea of almost a social network, not really, but more of a collection of all the data from all the different sites kind of funneled into our app, which then the fans can use to kind of get real-time updates on any track they want.
Motorsports is like an iceberg. You know, what you see is your Formula One, your NASCAR, that kind of stuff, IndyCar, Indy 500. But everything below that, that's the 800 plus circle tracks. That's your grassroots motorsports, right? For ticketing, name an event you can't buy a ticket online to. If they don't have tickets available online, the customer won't even know that you can even attend it or that you can go to it. The light bulb didn't go off for people until we built the app and what we were trying to do. But our whole goal was let's get those fans engaged in what's going on in front of them. Let's get them engaged with the product. I don't want them on Facebook. I don't want them on Snapchat. I don't want them on Instagram. Like during the week, fine. But when they're sitting on a racetrack, I want them on something that engages that they've learned that driver's from Webster, South Dakota. And maybe they have a cousin from there. Well, now they have a connection. You know, with the race fan, it's all about that engagement, that reason to want to come back. And I use a high school football game as an example. I'm not going to go to Lincoln High here in Lincoln and go watch a football game. I'm just not going to do it. Now, if that person, a buddy of mine, has a kid that's out there playing, then yeah, I'll go watch and support whatever. It's the same thing with racers. I mean, if you know someone, you might go to a race once or twice a month or once or twice a year. But if you start generating a relationship with that racer, some common ground, where you're from or favorite likes or whatever it might be, that's where you want to, an engaged fan comes back, and that's our goal.
So that's one of the things that's interesting between the three of us. I don't know if you guys got into it or not, but Josh raced his whole life. He raced go-karts starting at 5. Zach, he wasn't around racing at all. Myself being a fan my whole life, I'm at Knoxville Raceway a couple weeks ago, sitting in the tower with the World of Outlaws, and it's just been a lot of pinch me moments, I guess. The team that we've put together has just afforded us to be able to do these things, and it's incredible to have turned that hobby into a career.
So to get the app, it's in the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store. You can search MyRacePass. Once you get it, you can log in or not. You don't have to log in. If you do, you can kind of customize the experience a little bit to yourself. Otherwise, on race day, you find the event you want to look at. You can look at lineups, results, live timing, any of that sort of stuff. And then either before or after the race, you can check out the driver's profiles, the track's profiles, their schedules, their points, pretty much anything you want to know about the track, how to get to the track. If you want to look back at historical data, we've got data many, many years old. You can find wing sprint races from 1980 and see who the winners were all on the homepage of the app.
I mean, we got the greatest team I could ever ask for. We're a little over a dozen people and looking to grow even further, but it's all about the right people and the right team. The three of us, Ross VanEck and myself, we work so well together. We all have our different pieces that we focus on. It just worked really, really well. I wanted to take this time to thank Ross and Zach and the rest of our team to be able to do what we do as a team together, because what we've done is cool, and what we're working on is even cooler.
I'm Ross VanEck.
I'm Zach Calmus.
I'm Josh Holt, and I am PRI.